Good evening. This is Dr. Bhupesh from Dr. BKM OIT Institute, just about to complete the class of today. It was a tough reading that we did today, but yeah, there always from the tough things we learn great things. So today there were good things to learn, which I am putting it over here first. Always do easy questions first. This though I am telling you every day, whether you are YouTube follower or you are taking my classes, always do easy question first. Advantages: time saving, positivity, because if you will do 12 to 14 easy questions in the start in 25 minutes, that means you will be very positive in your exam. Time saving, and obviously 12 to 14 minutes in 25 minutes, only easy questions first, you will be saving time, you will be positive. Energy is a very important factor to consider here, that you will have more energy. Will have more energy because you have spent very less energy because you have done only easy questions first. So energy saving is a very important factor that people do not consider. We are worried about time, we are worried about positivity, but energy is thing that gives us positivity. So energy saving happens in this process. Then today we learned a very important thing which I didn't know how to tell it, but today I found the right word: momentum. Momentum means when you have done easy questions in the first round, now you are feeling good, and also you have done 13 14 questions. That means now you are in the momentum. Now you can do difficult questions as well. So momentum building is very important factor. That is why I will say that when you will do difficult questions, it will not appear that difficult because now you are in the momentum. So please, strategy is always about easy question first. Second thing, may and possible words should never be neglected. That if somebody is saying that repetitive blows may lead to cauliflower ear, then this option has a very high chance of being the answer. Or if somebody is saying it is always possible, that means always word is a secondary word over here because possible word is getting the main importance. If I say it may always rain in UK or New Zealand, that means I'm still talking about probability that it can always rain, but I'm talking about probability. So it may, it can. They have very high chances of being an answer. That is what we learned today. In purpose wala questions, 90% of the times, I can't say always because you have to read the topic. Today we did the last question where last line did was not having that kind of importance. They were talking about prevention of the cauliflower ear. So that was the main word. So 90% of the time, last line is very important. That is where actually they are talking about the paragraph. So in the last line, there was a suggestion that was given that prevention should always be preferred, and all the experts they say that no matter what sports you play, you should always prevent. I will again take you to that reading to make it a little easy for you. That was the last paragraph. In this they were saying gear should be used. Then they were saying they should take certain headgears that should be not too tight. The nano doctors in the US emphasize that it can easily prevent cauliflower ear and seek medical help at the first sign. So they were talking about headgears. That means they were talking about prevention of the injury in the first line. Then they were saying effective headgears, not too tight, not too loose. They were again talking about prevention. Then they said that even experts are emphasizing on this point that we can easily prevent the this cauliflower by using effective head protection. So option should have some words like regarding the headgears, but headgear was not given, but preventing measures for the cauliflower ear was given. So that should have been given the importance. So that is why I'm considering that 90% this rule will go in the purpose last line is important, but this question was an exception to the rules. So exception should always be considered. Then we learned many good things from today's reading. Again, the main thing, easy questions first. That is for every reading. May, word, and possible give importance. Purpose wala question last is very, very important. This is Dr. Bhupesh. I hope I have covered all the points. Still, I will ask my students. I hope I haven't missed any point. Is there any particular point, guys, that you can tell me that we have missed? Any important point that I can make in this video? Guys, any important point? Have we covered all the points that we discussed? Like, Important points?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Almost everything. So yeah, because sometimes we learn, but we are unable to implement because nobody is there to emphasize. So these videos I create so that I can emphasize that these words are very important. I can give you examples. That is what we learn. Okay, thank you very much for participating. Thank you.